Every comeback begins with a choice. Mine began 16 years after I stepped away from my career. Hello, I am Avneet Jolly. My journey isn't simply about returning to work after a long break. It's about rediscovering my identity, embracing change, and proving that every experience, whether it's at work or at home, can become a strength. Today, I feel privileged to be in a role where I don't just build my own career, I contribute to building opportunities, communities, and confidence for others. That's what makes my comeback truly meaningful. Jumping to the first question, introduce yourself. I believe my career has been defined by continuous learning and meaningful connections. I started my professional journey in customer excellence with Reliance Telecom and later with Tech Mahindra. In my second innings, my career has evolved across learning, community building, marketing, and stakeholder management. What excites me the most is creating experience that help people grow, whether through learning initiatives, communities, or strategic collaborations. Today, I'm grateful to continue that journey is in my current role as well, where every opportunity allows me to create impact while continue to learn and evolve. Okay, so here comes my comeback story. My career break was a conscious choice to focus on my family and to be fully present while raising my lovely two daughters. As they became independent, I felt it's time to invest in my dream. I had quietly carried with me for long years to return to my professional world. Restarting after 16 years wasn't easy. The workplace had evolved, and so had my own doubts as well. But instead of letting the gap define me, I chose to let my willingness to learn define me. Every new skill, every challenge, and opportunity became a step towards rebuilding not just my career, but my confidence. Looking back, I realized I didn't return to the same workplace. I returned as stronger version of myself. Biggest challenge for me was changing my own mindset. I had to stop looking at myself as someone who had been away for work and start seeing myself as someone who brought value with life experience. I embraced a learner's mindset, stayed curious, welcomed feedback, and said yes to opportunities that stretched me. That shift from proving myself to improving myself made all the difference. It helped me grow professionally and open doors I had never imagined. How did your career break help? This is a very interesting question I would really want to answer. My break gave me strength, and no classroom could have taught me that. It taught me patience, empathy, adaptability, and the ability to manage multiple priorities with calm and clarity. Raising these girls have been a big teacher for me. Today, these qualities shape the way I collaborate, lead, and build relationships. I have learned that leadership isn't only about experience in the workplace, it is also about understanding people, listening with empathy, and creating trust. Those years did not slow my growth, they strengthened my foundation, and I'm really happy that I took that conscious break and rebuilt myself. My biggest milestones. Okay, the my one milestone that means the most to me is my journey came full circle. I restarted my career hoping someone would believe in my potential. A few years later, I found myself contributing to the initiative that encouraged other women to believe in theirs. Whether it was through learning programs, community engagement, or campaigns that celebrated women's achievements, I had the opportunity to be part of something much larger than myself, and that was, the great place to be. The ripple effect, knowing my work has inspired confidence in others, is my greatest achievement, I would say. Success for me isn't measured only by growth in my career, but by the impact I could leave behind. Okay, for the message to the women, I would say to every woman, every restarter woman who thinks or wonder if this is too late, I really want to say your career break is a chapter, not the entire story. Don't underestimate the value of everything life has taught you along this way. Be open to learning, trust your journey, and take the first step, even if it feels uncertain. And when you succeed, remember to reach back and support another woman just like I did. And I am very proud of what I did. Because when one woman rises, she created space for many more to rise with her. In the end, I would just really want to say my comeback wasn't returning to the career I left behind. It was about becoming the professional I always wanted to be. Thank you so very much.